So if you are thinking about getting a protein supplement or just eating protein in general, an important thing to think about is what's called bioavailability. What is going to allow this protein to be bioavailable, living and available for my body to absorb and use? So if you're drinking, let's say you're gonna go to Costco and you're gonna go pick up a big old case of Premier Protein and you're gonna throw that in your fridge and you're just gonna drink that every day and get protein. Good on you. Now, next thing you're gonna have to figure out is what transpired with this protein powder to go from the cow to me? Well, there's a lot of steps. This is probably the most processed protein that you could get your hands on. It is unrefrigerated when you buy it. It had to be retorted, pasteurized, and basically everything living had to be cooked out of that protein shake before it was sent to market. So that way someone doesn't just die from the growth or whatever bacteria would happen in there. So by the time you get that protein, it's mostly what's called denatured. Protein kinases are all held together. They look kind of like noodles and they're all stacked a certain way and your body wants to see them that way when you ingest protein. When you cook a protein too hot, it makes the kinases separate out, and then when it comes back to room temperature, they come back at weird forms and shapes. Your body doesn't know what that is. That's called denatured protein. And almost every pre-made protein shake that you find at a gas station or at a big box retailer is 90% or more dead. So it is the most expensive protein. It is the most dead protein, but yet it is the most convenient protein. So guess what? America is all about it and it is the worst one for you. Compare that with a protein powder. Like our Zeal protein, for example, is low heat pasteurized, so the kinases never get completely torched out. Our WPC grade is 85, meaning it's 85% bioavailable at least. So of the 30 grams of protein, 85% of that is going to be living and available for your body to absorb. The difference is you have to have the massive task of taking the scoop out of the tub, putting it in the shaker or blender, and then mixing it up. But that dehydration is the one thing that is going to separate this from being a living available product. Is you need to add water, boom, it comes to life and you ingest it. However, the way you know the difference is if you leave a shaker cup with some protein powder in it underneath the seat of your car over the summer and you find it 3 weeks later, chances are you're going to open up and think that something died in your car and it was your protein shake. And it's because it did die because it was living at one point. However, if you do the same thing with a muscle milk drink or a Premier Protein, there might be nothing that grows because it is mostly all dead already. So that is one of the biggest myths about protein powder and protein shakes in general that you can use to help you.